Good morning, afternoon, and evening, gamers! And everybody in between, because, well, technically everybody's a gamer, arguably. I actually took a video game class about it. Anyway, we can talk about that, but right now we're playing Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. We have finished one, two, three, four, five, 6 characters. We are 1/6 of the way home. Today, I thought about it a lot. I was like, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, E102. Because E102 is my favorite, I figured we're just going to go in a circle. Like so. So we're going to go from Tails to Knuckles to Amy to Big. Big, I think, is the shortest because I think he only really has... No, Amy and Big are like the shorter ones because I think Amy only has like 3 real things. 3 real stages, yeah. And then Big also only has 3 real stages, and they're all fishing, so I'd probably just speed through them if I'm being honest. Ah, jeez, look at that thing. That polygon is not fun. Uh-oh, what's this? No! Love this game. It's super duper old, though. I feel like that's my entire thing. This is the old Sonic game. The game. Well, I'm glad it starts us there and gives us no real reason. But hey. Hey, Tails. How you doing? You want to be my friend? But yeah, that is how I saved you from yourself.
You're lucky I saw you come down. So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
Okay, so hopefully this is an alternative universe where Tails doesn't pull out the Chaos Emerald just out of nowhere.
The tornado, if you want.
Thanks, Sonic. But if I can make this work, it'll run circles around yours.
Sonic doesn't even fly planes. It's just a plane that you made for him. And it's not an alternative universe. Everything's going to end the same. People are going to cry. Things are going to die. And yeah. So yeah, that's a very, very pure goal. I find it odd that you... Oh yeah, Tails can fly. If you hold down, he flies down higher. He gets tired really quickly, though. Another thing is if you press the B button, he does a little attack. And... Oh my gosh, I remember. Oh yeah, but everybody kind of has this default runny jumpy thing. Everybody has different ones. For Tails, he does the... Tails has always been my favorite character in the Sonic universe. He really has. I don't know, I just like the smart type, the ingenuity, the big brain. Because I, myself, as a human being, am not a big brain. So I like watching things that are big brain. Well, I mean, I don't think I'm not big brain. It's just... I don't find myself to be very good at particular things. Yes, Eggman. I don't think the bosses overlap, though, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't think we have to fight this. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Because I think this is the only one... If they do overlap, I think this is the only one that overlaps between Sonic and Tails. And I know Knuckles fights Sonic because, you know, you fight Knuckles, but... I don't remember. Or else what, old man? Gosh darn old men. think you do fight this. My brain is just like shot right now. So many things, so many words have come out of my mouth within the last 45 minutes. I don't know why I looked at my wrist like it was going to tell me something. Okay, so they do overlap. Okay. Not all of them. I'm pretty sure not all of them overlap. But I think this is like one of the only ones that does overlap. Also, if you didn't notice, I really like Tails just because of his tails. I don't know. I've always liked like the smart kind of like flying types. But yeah, like I've always enjoyed the ingenuity, the wizard, like that's just me. Tails is never really fast if I'm aware, but I mean like if I It reminds me of oh, he does roll. I don't know why I didn't notice that when I just did that by mistake, but that's okay. If I'm not mistaken, Tails full on Thanos the entire Sonic universe, I think. I'm not really a big like Sonic head or whatever they call the people who like the Sonic fandom. Come on. Oh, jeez. That is a very sassy pose, Tails. I also just wanted to see if I could climb it. I couldn't. Well, I mean, you could. It just wouldn't let you. And that was the annoying part. Hello, Eggman. Why would you take out... Okay, so, like, I know I've complained about this in, like, the second episode, but, like, how small-brained do you have to be to essentially take out a Chaos Emerald against the guy who wants them all? And, like, he wants to train Beerus, like... I mean, he's basically Goku at this point. Right? He gives him food, and then, in turn, you get... training, I guess? Chaos doesn't really get training. Ah, jeez, not the fapping arm again. Ah, jeez, he brought out the fapping arm. Nobody likes the fapping arm. What makes you think Chaos is a he? He's clearly a... They are clearly a they. They're basically just a slime. Oh my gosh. Chaos is just Rimuru Tempest from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Think about it. A gelled life form that changes shape? He's a slime that is powered by the Chaos Emeralds.
We can't let that monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
You're right. Chaos must stop.
I mean, everybody knows that. I mean...
Emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
Sorry, girlfriend was texting me. She was trying to go to bed. It's currently midnight, so... You know how it is. Okay. This is the very first instance of... that we'll get to see of a Tails mission. Tails missions are... They're not my favorite in terms of premise, but they are my favorite in terms of Sonic games. Because Sonic, all of his are kind of open-ended and all that jazz and all that, right? But Tails... Tails' entire thing is that you're supposed to race and beat Sonic. I love that premise because everybody, well, not everybody, but especially growing up, I don't know about everybody else, right? But I've always had that preconceived notion of who Tails was, right? Tails was like his nice, fun, old, smart sidekick that like taught, that like, you know, made tech and all that, you know? That's just always who at least I saw Tails as, right? That's not everybody. Not everybody sees Tails that way. But I did, right? And I'm not afraid to admit it. It's not like it's not hard to admit that, right? Because I really don't even feel like that's a bad thing if I'm being honest, but okay. Thank the Lord. But like I said, it's not a bad thing for like Tails to be a sidekick, right? But this game his entire arc is about pushing after and being able to like be more than Sonic, right? And that in and of itself is kind of cliche, like the sidekick always wanting to be better than the hero and all that, right? But I don't know, it just something always resonated with me, probably because when I grew up I never felt like I was my own person, you know? Like I was just going with the flow, I wasn't really fun, people didn't really like me. So I always felt like, kind of like in an aspect, I was Tails, you know? So whenever I would get a friend or anything like that, I would be like the Tails to their Sonic, you know? And so I'd always chase after them. Not literally chase after them. I'm not going to actually chase after somebody. I have pride, okay? I have pride. I do things, okay? But I don't just do anything. Now, I need to remember what's next. Next is the casino part, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, I always felt like I was that Tails to everybody. You know? So I thought it was... I don't know. That's why I guessed he was always my favorite character. He was smart. He liked crafting things, you know? And I've always enjoyed the, like, crafting not crafting ideals, but the crafting abilities of, video games and things like that, you know? Like, when you play a video game... Oh, jeez. Okay. But, like, you know when you play a video game or anything like that, and, like, you just see all these different polygons and just how everything just kind of meshes together, you know? That's just kind of how I always saw it, and... One sec, she's texting me again. Max, not Mac. I don't like mac and cheese. Sorry, guys, if you like mac and cheese, that's fine. I don't, though, sorry. It's just not my thing. It's not. And we also don't have to do the whole, like... For this particular mission, we don't have to do the whole, like... Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, my brain. Come on. Yeah, Sonic's kind of annoying in the tail sections, but I mean, at least in this one, okay, Sonic, okay. Come on, 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 come on. And okay, come on. Okay, seriously, game, seriously, come on. Send me up. Send me up. Send me up. But yeah, so I always had an actual reason why I like Tails. Now that I'm grown, I guess you could say, it's kind of seems a little redundant, like a little bit stereotypical, I guess you could say, because I mean, like, Tails has his own entire fan base, I'm pretty sure, and I'm sure people like him more than just for those particular things, you know? Right. I'm sure people like Tails for more than just his, you know, like those particular reasons. But I'm sure that he as a character has been built upon over the franchise. I feel. I don't know. I haven't played that many of these games, but like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, I felt like was a perfect rendition of Tails. It showed his intelligence. It showed everything that he was good at, and then pushed that even further. You know. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense to anybody, but that's at least my particular feelings on Tails. That just reminded me, when I visited my girlfriend, we had the puppies that I mentioned in my Pokemon video, right? We actually sprayed them with water bottles whenever they would bark at the cats. Just water. Literally just water. We didn't do anything. We didn't hurt them. We didn't do anything. We just sprayed them with water. It's really funny. That's just what it reminded me of. They were trying to eat something that they weren't supposed to, and then Eggman was like, no!
Eggman got one of them. But the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
Now the emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
I really don't think that gathering all of the emeralds is the, like, cream. Where'd you go, Cream? Gosh darn it, Cream. Ugh. I don't like you, Cream. How dare you not do your thing? Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna call it for this one. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. And skiddly doop ba beep ba doop ba doop ba ring.